Once upon a time, in a beautiful garden, there lived a small rose flower named Rosie. Rosie was very beautiful, but she was always sad. One day, Rosie looked up at the sky and said, "Why am I blooming only here? I want to see the world." Hearing this, a wind fairy appeared and said, "If you truly want to see the world, I can help you." Rosie became excited. "Really? Let's go then." With her magic, the wind fairy lifted one of Rosie's petals into the air. First journey, the sunflower field. The petal floated through the sky and arrived at a vast sunflower field. A sunflower asked, "Who are you?" "I am Rosie. I have set out to see the world." The sunflower smiled and said, "I look toward the sun every day. It gives me strength." Rosie thought, "I should also focus on the good things in life."
Second journey, the butterfly forest. Then the wind carried the petal to a magical forest. Colorful butterflies were flying everywhere. One butterfly said, "We were once caterpillars, but through patience and effort, we transformed." Rosie was amazed. "Does that mean anyone can change?" "Yes," replied the butterfly, "if they believe in themselves." Rosie kept those words deep in her heart.
Third journey, the rainy village. After some time, the petal arrived at a village where heavy rain was falling. All the flowers were bent down. Rosie asked, "Why are you so sad?" A small flower replied, "The rain is too strong." Then an old tree spoke, "Storms do not last forever. Be patient." After a while, the sun came out again. Rosie realized that difficulties do not last forever either. Fourth journey, the mountain valley. Now the petal reached the mountains. There, a small wildflower was blooming between the rocks. Rosie asked, "There isn't even any soil here. How did you manage to bloom?" The flower smiled and replied, "Conditions may be difficult, but you should never give up on your dreams." Rosie loved those words. Returning home. After many days, the wind fairy brought the petal back to the garden. Rosie was no longer the same as before. She had learned that always look on the bright side. Believe in yourself. Difficult times never last forever. Never give up on your dreams. From that day on, Rosie became the happiest flower in the garden. And whenever someone came near her, she would smile and say, "Bloom like a flower, because every day brings a new opportunity." Rose-eye.